ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Skyrim Ordinator with Trahix 2 and Anduran. Now, I'm hoping that my crashing issues have been solved. I think they have. I've done a couple of terrible things. I've had to uninstall UNP body, which means we've got the terrible vanilla bodies, and I've had to vastly reduce static mesh improvement mod. First thing we're going to encounter here is a dog, and I still have no crosshair, and I'm not sure why. I should have a... Got it, okay. I hate killing dogs in Skyrim, just because I'm a dog lover, and... Die. Thank you. Right. So I'll take your ale, your claw coat, that, and that. I do have a few bits of static mesh improvement mod still installed, and now, frankly, it's something I almost never play without, and the fact that I've had to remove a huge quantity of it, it's really, really aggravating. But it's the only way I can enter and then later leave this place without having to completely without the game crashing to the desktop, and it's not a easy crash. He's coming from the left. Come on, walk forward. Walk forward, be incinerated. Freezer burned. Come on. Yep, you got a bad case of freezer burn. That's not my preference to deal with him, but frankly the only option available is... I am right here. Nope, time to leave. Right. Yeah. You're welcome to try, but it's not going to go well for you, me man. This was so much easier if I had found an Aurum reactor. I know where one is, by the way. Because... Actually, I know where all of them are. The problem is one of them's in Winterhold, and the other one I haven't encountered yet. Right. Come here.
I cannot best you.
No, you probably can't. There we go. So, he's got a brigand plate harness. I love the brigand plate harness, and sadly, I never get to play a character who actually wears it. Because they're a wizard, or they find something better to wear. And now, I mean, it just looks amazing. I mean, absolutely awesome. And even here, you can see where it's a shirt underneath the iron chest plate that forms the backbone of the armor. It's just really awesome. Ah, nope, not that. That. Thank you. There we go. Let's be a proper wizard here. Right, so everybody else is dead. Now I can pick all the mushrooms. Many a true nerd, John, was complaining the other day about the alchemy system in Skyrim being less than ideal. And he's entirely right, actually, all things considered. Ooh, sneak skill. Excellent. The thing is that it's all sorts of stuff that we could use. It's a good alchemy system, but I think the modifier for potion making is too low. Because you cast spells and do damage to enemies, and you very quickly level up. Same with using alteration to armor yourself up. Even if you aren't very good at it to start with, it's not very long before you are extremely good at it. But alchemy consists of two things: eating ingredients and making potions. And unless you know exactly where to go in order to gather huge quantities of potion ingredients, it takes forever to level it up. So let's run PCB, and then we're gonna quick save here. And hope that walking out the doors doesn't immediately crash us. Fingers crossed. Well, we haven't crashed yet, so that's a good... Okay, and there we go. I do not understand what is wrong with that. Let's try walking out. If the game doesn't crash, we're just going to immediately fast travel the Whiterun. Okay, we haven't crashed. Let's fast travel the Whiterun. I don't like to... We'll go to the Whiterun stables instead. I hate fast traveling. I try to avoid it as best I can, but when the game just won't let you walk somewhere, there's really no other option. And I don't know what it is about that area. It's just, as soon as this becomes marked cleared, this area here, and you can actually see here on the map, this cut, and I don't see the third mark of the area, but it's between, in this area, it becomes impossible to walk. And there's neither rhyme nor reason to it. It just, boom, there it is. That's all you can do. You can't do anything other than walk out the door and then immediately fast travel far, far away. Fortunately, I don't think that it includes the area around the Western Watchtower. If it does, well, I'll just have to abort this, but I don't think it does. So. And it doesn't even seem to be mod related, because I've tried uninstalling mod after mod after mod, and it just doesn't seem to have anything to do with it. Okay, we did not level up, but we're pretty close to it. Well, let's see if we can find Anduran. Wrong button here. Hang on. Let's see. There we go. So, where is Anduran at? He's over this way. Alright, is that him? Yes, there he is.
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
I have your sword.
You found it. I've been looking for that blade for months. You took on all those bandits yourself?
I did.
Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory.
Well, thank you.
Right then.
I'm a bit of a wizard, but okay, I'll take knowledge. Knowledge is okay. Alright, excuse me, I am back right back. So, what is our next quest? Retrieve Nettlebane. Probably not right now. Oops. We do still need to... That's way the heck up north. What, Mammoth Tusk to Ysolda. Clear out Wolf Skull Cave. Pelagius Wing. We'll do this one, then this one. Bleak Falls Barrow, I think. This one's actually in the same direction, but probably not a good idea to go be doing that.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
No, I have not. Now go away. Crazy woman. Alright, so... let's level up here, because now we can actually start getting into... Alright, now we have 140 magicka. Oh, well, good, that means we can actually as long as we're... Because... Thank you, Skyrim. These green numbers mean that we're... positive... Alright, let me try that again. Our exposure is a positive number, so... we actually get a boost to magicka, health, and stamina. Let's see, what other are options? Other are options. Yes, this is brilliant. Huh. Okay, well, that's useless. Wearing robes. Lose magicka. No, I don't want that. Thank you very much. I'm having enough trouble wizarding without. Oh, wow. Okay, that's gonna be something I'll do later. So let's actually move out of just the Oh, they're slightly stronger options. Let's see, combustion. Mystic stamina. Runes, not runes. I like runes, but we don't have any runes, and there's no point in... I also don't have any cold or any lightning spells. You know what? Let's go ahead and get the... I'm not a big fan of illusion as a spell, or as a school. What do we got here? We got Night Eye. Ooh. Now, that could be useful. Goes to the 10th eye. I wanted the vision of the 10th eye spell. Summon a disembodied eye under your control. Something about health, but is invisible. Oh, probably only 1 point of health, but is invisible and silent. Must know vision of the 10th eye to learn the perk. Okay. Entice barter. Ooh, interesting. But okay. Thank you, Skyrim. Imposing presence. Mystical. Aura of mystical charisma that touches all within 40 feet. Any illusion spell cast by 15% more powerful and lasts 30%. Excellent. Ooh. I don't normally like illusion because it's hard to actually get effect with anything. Ah, here we go. Let's do this. This will allow us to cast our. Ooh, we can find bones on humanoid corpses and create skeletons. Ah. And this allows us to get more skeletons. Whereas this... Nope, that's not... Ooh, that's a neat trick. Reaping so... Skeleton mages, this is the one. This is the fun one. Because then you can have an army of electrical skeletons zapping your foes or burning them or whatever. Alright, so let's go grab a rest here at the Bannered Mare, and then the door handle disappeared. Is the door open? That is
Come
weird.
on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came...
Okay, time to sleep before he annoys the ears off of everyone here. Probably could have only slept 11 hours, because I'm basically headed immediately out of the city, but whatever. Oh, and because it was still today, I didn't have to pay for my bed again. Yep, excellent. Alright, so I like Ragnar the Red as a song, but not when he sings it. And quite honestly,
Do you know there's some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
I'd actually rather never hear Mikhail sing ever again. Well, Adrian's not awake, but that's alright. This is going to be cold and nasty. The whole way to Riverwood. I can sense it. Yep, see, my horrible weather senses are tingling, and they're always right. Skyrim's actually a little bit, surprisingly a large amount harder, excuse me, to start as a mage if you don't go through the vanilla opening. Because even with this character who got the excuse me, the mage starting kit from, now you have a random alternate start as opposed to Live Another Life, which is a different alternate start mod. And this lets you pick your gear. Oh. Okay, that's weird. Well, this is Skyrim after all, so odd things happening is not entirely we're gonna fire up Oak Flesh just because it's the sort of thing I personally, as a wizard, would cast immediately as soon as it started raining. Plus, you know, it's not exactly a... What is our Flame Atronach down to? Yeah. 86. And, I love the fact that so it now says 66 seconds instead of the 64 when we first picked up the
Need
perk.
a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the fort.
Nope, if I need a blade, I will talk to the wizard and they'll learn to summon one. Yeah, anyway, I like the fact that you're basically allowed to... Let me try that again. as your skill goes up, your abilities get better. And it's just a tiny little bit of scaling that actually beats out the vanilla option. And
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned.
I know, I went to Helgen.
Then you've seen
Her
them too.
face looks awful in vanilla.
Lost our home, our livestock.
Okay, stop.
We barely have enough gold to get by.
Here you go. If I had gold.
Thank you, traveler. Be safe, and don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
Thank you for your kindness.
I would, but it gives me
Thank you for your kindness.
eyeball issues. Do I have flames? Okay. Yeah. I really wish there were weather bonuses to magic, so that if you use, oh, of course it does. Ah, very funny. The thunderstorm in Skyrim lets up and the rain starts here in real life. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Alright, so anyway, probably don't need the cloak, but we'll actually be heading up to Bleak Falls Barrow momentarily, and quite frankly, the last thing I want to do is forget to put my cloak back on. So let's head into town for a minute. I want to check the general store and see if they have any magic spells on sale. There we go. That's hilarious. So, yeah, deer hunting, Skyrim style. Use your magical flamethrower. I always wondered, yeah, we'll leave that off, if the effect that you're seeing in your hands is actually a thing that if you were to be a person in the Skyrim you'd actually see, or if it's just like a mnemonic sort of thing and a personal perception of the wizard. Because I know you see it in other users' hands, but or in other wizards' hands, but
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no.
Excuse
no
me,
adventures,
do you
no
have-
theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then,
I
huh?
was looking
Let's
for,
hear it.
oh, I should take this off so that
We
I
are
dry
done
out.
talking about this. Oh, customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Sure. I'm not really sure how you'd hear about this unless you actually came in here to sell things.
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in.
As far as I can...
We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Huh. I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Sure.
Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head
Okay,
to Bleak Falls
but I need
Barrow.
to...
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
I want to pay you money
a
for
bit
things.
of this and a bit of that.
Thank you. Sheesh. I swear, some people just do not learn to listen. I just wonder that thieves... You know, I would be willing to bet that the thieves went and bought the stuff, wanted to buy the thing from him, and they couldn't get a word in edgewise. Sheesh. I should not be doing this while wearing these hooded robes. Right. Let me, I'm going to treat this as essentially putting the hood down.
Don't let my... Oh,
Yes,
a bit of
what's for
this
sale?
and a bit of that.
Alright, you have spells? Ah, you do have spells. Clairvoyance is an illusion spell, and it's the worst possible place to get it, but... let's see... Soothe is kind of useful. I have quite a bit of gold. Let's go ahead and get Fury, because that can be fun. Especially if you can catch an enemy.
Well, I think you're new.
Okay, I don't want to be guided. Thank you very much. Cigarette, okay. I remember who you are now.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you.
Right, so let's put our robes back on.
But don't get on my bad side.
Right, and we will put on our cloak. So we should be all dried out now. Yes, we are. Excellent. Alright, so let's head down head into the mountains of Skyrim. This seems like a poor choice of... Actually, it seems like a very poor choice of idea. Decision? I don't know. Yeah, a very poor decision. That's the phrase. Actually enjoy... I completely missed the Orm reactor in there. I'm an idiot. Gotcha, Wolfie. Okay. I hate fighting dogs in Skyrim, but I don't mind at all fighting excuse me, fighting the wolves in Skyrim. Go figure. I think it's because the wolves decide to attack you on their own, whereas the dogs are just acting basically under orders, and I don't think they should be killed for acting under orders, basically. So let's switch up to this. Right now, the whole trick is to not get killed. I have my crosshair back. I'm not sure when that reappeared, but there you go. Here, I have a ball of fire. Oh, well that's cool. I don't actually need the Atronac. Let's get some oak flesh though. And we'll put that on, and then this is a Khajiit. That's usually a Nord or something. What's up this tower? That's not a good sound. Hello? Whoa, well, he was not tough. Ooh, black wolfskin cloak. That looks awesome. So does his shield, I'll take that. I'm a big fan of the shields. Those are all from immersive armors, I believe. You can keep your arrows, excuse me. I don't need Eyes Wizard, I do not need arrows. Actually, tried to blast him and realized that as the projectile launched that I was actually using firebolts. A lot of people comment about, well, why do you care what your character looks like if you're going to be playing in first person? Well, thing is, I don't always play in first person. Wow, it's cold up here. I do not have a weather mod, by the way. This is just vanilla Skyrim's terrible, terrible weather. Let's see. Where does that guy go and walk to? Okay, well, he's seen us. Here, have some Atronac. Okay. Gotcha. Excellent. I like that. Yeah, hunting bow scoped. It's fine. Alright, what's down here? We got... Oops, I didn't want the arrows. There. You know what? I will keep 5 arrows on me, because I do have a hunting bow. Not sure what's added though. Ooh, a fur hood. Excellent. And that is... clothing, which means it will provide... let's see. That versus the one I had. They're identical. Alright, I'll keep them both just for the minute. I can sell one or the other later. Just dump it. Oh, we did get all 3 of them. You know what? Let's get inside before we freeze to death. Alright. Now, there are a few occasions where I do want a bow rather than spells. So, welcome to Bleak Falls Barrow. If you haven't been here before, well, let's step inside where it's warm and I'll show you. This is the barrow. The barrow? You did. Okay, excellent. And, ooh, that was epic. 2-shot. 2 blasts of fire, 2 destroyed enemies. Fan-freaking-tastic. A lot of people miss this guy, but he usually has some pretty good... Ooh, pretty shield. He usually has some pretty good loot on him, and you can actually get a... 9 times out of 10, his weapon is steel. That was my Anduran fading away. That's fine. We don't really need her help. Ooh, a fur mantle black. These guys all have pretty good loot here. Let's warm back up here, because it is pretty chilly out there. I love the animation. And the animation is actually one of the reasons that I end up looking at my character in third person, because the animation is in fact cool. I should have stopped at the arc reactor? Brilliant. The Midas reactor. I need to acquire a dwarven arrow at some point. Nah, I know where I'm at. Ugh. Spiders. I hate spiders. Anduran's not a big fan of spiders, but he's not terrified of them. I like Bleak Falls because it's not a deep dungeon, but it's a consistent dungeon. Skeever tail. I know some people don't like it because you play it every time you come into Skyrim, and there's no way to skip it. It's not unlike the Chateau Irenicus from Baldur's Gate 2. Excuse me. Thank you. We appear to have gone up sufficiently that we can actually fire the 6 shots of fireball. Ah, right. Ow, 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 ow. That was stupid. I know better than to do that. Because the combination is snake, fish, and also ow. Let's heal ourselves. Alright. Pull the lever. There we go. Many a true nerd would shake his head at me because I didn't let the guy get himself killed. Let's see. Here, you. Oh, I don't have magic yet. Well, hang on. There we go. You go play with the skeevers. And thief. And the chest. The chest has terrible loot. Those are empty. And there's a lesser soul gem. Alright. Alright. Anybody else coming up to play? Right. Where's Ow? Alright, he's invisible, it seems. Okay, maybe she killed him instantly. Wait. Okay. I need to remember when I have Firebolt and when I do not. Ah, that one fell through the... Haha, very funny. Alright, Fireball and Paralysis Poison. And we're actually into the... Ah, this is pretty easy. Right, because this is quicker to kill the bug. Got rid of it. Got rid of it, didn't even take a blow. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to end our episode here. I love... Sprayed these other ones. Yeah. Ow. Bones on the floor. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is... Oh, not the empty things. I'm going to wait a minute, let my Magicka recharge. And he's a dark elf, so I'm going to use ice on him.
Get me out of here.
But I'm going to end the episode here. And then in the next one, we'll come back and we'll finish off Bleak Falls Barrow. And then move on towards Winterhold. And the college there. Alright, this has been Triax2. and Anduran, and I will see you guys in the next episode.